Good morning, good morning. How are you? Monday again. Whoa, last week was huge, wasn't it? Those of you who were in church with us know that on Thursday we had our ministry area service with the bishop to inaugurate the Heart of Monmouthshire ministry area, the 20 church benefice. And then on Sunday, it was a fifth Sunday in the month, and so all 20 churches came together to worship. And oh my goodness, we filled the church. It was wonderful, wasn't it? If you were there, you know what I'm talking about. Well in excess of 100 people with a joint choir and tea and coffee and cake afterwards. Just a joy. Had a lovely, lovely time. As alongside that joy, the week offered some moments of very real emotion at the other end of the scale too. Some sadness, some quite intense moments, some rawness, alongside excitement. So much going on all the time. And actually, I guess every week's like that, really, isn't it? You know that. So often we get a balance in our lives of joy and excitement with difficulty and grief. And it's like treading a tightrope. We bounce between these different parts of our lives and these different emotions and somehow manage to hold it all together to be a real person. And it is what makes a real person, isn't it? To be fully feeling within the day and the weeks and the months and everything that comes to us. I don't really know where I'm going with that, let's be honest, but I do know that you understand, and that for some of us there is a lot of grief around at the moment, and for some of us there's huge amounts of joy. And then for others of us, we're kind of a bit stuck and not really sure where we're going at all. And wherever you are, what can I say? I can invite you to keep praying. I know I talk about this such a lot, but if we don't pray, what do we do? Our conversation with God is our one sure way of finding out what is on his heart, and then making sure that what he would have us do is what becomes our heart and our desire too. And I can't do that any other way than but pray. I bought yet another book this week. I've shown you sometimes a grey, beautiful, soft grey book I own called Every Moment Holy. There's a sequel. And it won't be everybody's cup of tea. Every Moment Holy, part 2, volume 2 it's called. And it's prayers particularly around death and grief and hope. All sorts of lovely little bits and pieces. And yes, like I say, it's quite a specific set of prayers in this book. And if they don't touch where you're at the moment, don't waste your money with it. But I wanted to read you a tiny 3-line prayer in here that this lovely, lovely man, McKelvey, what's his first name? Let me find, because it matters. It matters. Douglas McKelvey. Listen to this. Let me learn, O Lord, what it is to live so open to life and hope that I might weep and rejoice in the same breath without contradiction. It just kind of captured where I'm at. There's a lot of joy around, there's a lot of grief around, a lot of anger around, and that idea that in God's guidance and held by God, we can actually experience all those emotions in their fullness and continue to be held and safe, and that's a healthy position to be in. I just get such a lot of hope from that, true hope. Wherever we're at, whatever we're doing, however we are being at the moment is what we're supposed to be doing and where we're supposed to be. And rest in that. Rest in it. If you are in a moment of joy, enjoy it. And if you're in a moment of trickiness, trust that it will pass and that God has you in the palm of his hand. However you are is how you need to be. And God gives us permission for that. If how you are would benefit from somebody else being alongside and you'd like a chat, you know where I am. If you've got something joyful you want to share, please share it. We're coming up towards the big Jubilee celebrations, aren't we? And, I hope I shall see some of you as part of that. Keep in touch. You know where I am. And don't forget, weeping and laughter in the same breath are God-given emotions and ones we should embrace. Lots of love and God bless to you. Bye bye.